a professional dancer and singer on cruise ships, and we are currently porting right now in Gibraltar. I am so excited to explore this really unique port and take you along with me. I'll also be covering our next port, Bilbao, Spain, and these are the first two ports of our cruise. So I'm gonna go get dressed and I'll see you out there.
There it is.
Gibraltar has captured my imagination. It's a British overseas territory and it's located at the southern tip of the Iberian Peninsula, and it's only 2.6 square miles.
So there's all of Gibraltar. As you can see, it kind of juts out. And then there's the Spanish line right there that is separated by an airstrip. Super British, there we go.
We had to sail through the Strait of Gibraltar to get here, and it's so interesting because it's a very narrow strait, only 8.9 miles wide, and it separates Gibraltar from Africa. The Strait of Gibraltar marks the entrance and exit of the Mediterranean Sea, so it's quite a contentious area because half of the world's trade passes through it.
It was a super quick walk to the cable cars. It was about a 15-minute walk through the main high street, and I think we are going to go ahead and take this cable car tour up the rock. It is 19 British pounds to ride the cable car up the rock and back. You can see it behind me going up. It's about a 6-minute ride, and I think we are going to have some brunch when we get up there. There are a few additional things you can add to on top of your ticket price. There's a nature reserve and some other options, so I think we're just gonna stay at the base price of getting up the rock and back at 19 pounds, but just know that there are additional charges. So there is the start of the cable car, and there's one coming down right now.
Right at the top of the rock, right where the cable car drops you off, there are a few restaurants, and we chose the beautiful Mons Calpe Suite.
It's around 10:30 and we were able to get a walk-up reservation, but I would suggest, if you're planning on doing this, to get a real reservation because I think we just got lucky. This is the view from the restaurant.
As we were drinking in those views, we got a smoothie and a coffee, and then we wound up ordering an English breakfast for Jason and a waffle for me.
This waffle is so good. It tastes like cake. It really tastes like cake, but in a really nice way.
Most of the Rock of Gibraltar is considered a nature reserve, and they have the cutest little residents. These are the Barbary maquettes, and they are the monkeys that live on the Rock of Gibraltar. They are so cute but very, very mischievous, so it is encouraged that we don't have any food or try to touch them or anything because they are usually up to no good. It is fun to see them being really, really well taken care of, and unfortunately they are endangered, but it was super fun to see them out and about in their natural habitat. Soon enough, it was time to head back down the rock. You can hike this whole entire Rock of Gibraltar, and I do have friends who have done it, and they've said it's quite a challenging hike and definitely not something that I was too interested in. So we took the cable car back down and we headed to the beautiful botanical gardens. After looking through the beautiful botanical gardens, we headed back into this cute little town square and did a little shopping. You could see all this British influence, but it was also cool to see that there were so many Spanish speakers as well, because Gibraltar has over half their workforce is Spanish people that cross over the border every day to come work in Gibraltar. So it's quite a melting pot. I heard British accents and Spanish accents and many different languages being spoken. It was super interesting, and I encourage you to look up the history of Gibraltar.
It's a proper British store right there, M&S. So right below us is the entrance to this little city center area, and if you go up the stairs, you can go to this cute little arts and crafts shop, which I highly recommend. Lots of homemade goodies, all up on the second floor. Right now we're walking on the Ocean Village Pier. This would be a great spot if you're interested in grabbing a bite to eat by the water. It's really picturesque.
Before I knew it, it was already time to get back on the ship and prepare for my evening of work. I have 3 shows tonight, which is more than usual. We have an extra rehearsal, so it's going to be a long night.
Good morning, I'm from Bilbao, Spain. We are actually just outside of there in a small coastal town that I believe is pronounced Gexo. It was a late night last night. I had 3 shows in a row. I feel like a car just ran over me, but we are persevering with the hat down low. And there's this beautiful bridge behind us. I think we might explore that and see what it has in store. It is a beautiful overcast day, and I'm excited to go exploring. This is quite the unique bridge. Oh good, I think I caught it just as it's going. Look at that. So the top of the bridge is pedestrian, and then they have this, I don't even know what to call it, conveyor belt for a few cars and also a few people. So you could either walk it on top or take the horizontal elevator.
This is the Vizcaya Bridge that links 2 towns in the Biscay province.
And it'll stop right below there. There's the elevator to go up the pedestrian walkway. It was around €9 per person to walk the bridge across and then take this lift back the other direction. So round trip, that was pretty good. And we also bought a super cute postcard. I'm excited to explore the other side of the river. We're getting in the elevator. I do have a slight fear of heights, so this will be, you know, exposure therapy. Wow, these views are absolutely incredible. Oh my goodness. and it's moving below us. Oh, that's wild. Ah! There it goes. The ferry is taking off. The person manning the elevator called that a ferry, so that's good to know. Wow. What a cool bridge. And here's the other side. Also, it's not windy. I thought it was gonna be super windy up here, and so I was gonna try to hold my hat, but it's fine so far. Just a very light breeze, so that's nice. All right, I think it's time to take the elevator down. Here we go. This town seems fairly wealthy. There's lots of huge houses and very chic ladies walking around. We're on the little bargee thing. Cars are queuing up. Here we are.
Thank you so much for joining me on these past few days. I have a lot more coming, so follow along. Feel free to like and subscribe if you are so inclined, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye!